Color Touch Service Number 3, Touch of Light. A touch of light, a delicate and shimmering color service to infuse the client's hair with expressive, multi-dimensional colors and luminous shine with accents of color for fashion-conscious clients. A touch of light service technique is best on hairstyles of any length that have a strong sense of texture and movement and is perfect for highlighted, naturally light, or all-over lightened clients. Clients with a younger mindset looking for beautiful blonde results. Clients with a natural blonde color, level 8 or above, are ideal for this service. To showcase the Touch of Light service, we're visiting Dan Johnson, color director at the Mario Tricoci Salon in Chicago.
Hi, welcome to Mario Tricoci Hair Salons. My name is Dan Johnson. I'm the Director of Hair Color for the salons. Here at Mario Tricoci Hair Salons, we are very excited to be a part of the launch of the new Color Touch Demi-Permanent Hair Color. So let's get going and meet our model.
To begin, always start with a thorough consultation.
Hi, I'm Rasa. I'm a student, also I'm a model. As I'm running from the job to job, I'm facing one issue here. I'm a blonde, as I love being blonde, I face one issue that my hair color is getting lighter and lighter, and I feel like I'm getting really like these fried ends and uneven tone, which I'm really looking to change and even out and being just a natural blonde with a healthy, shiny hair.
Hi Rasha, I'm Dan and I'm going to be coloring your hair for you today.
Hi Dan.
Why don't you begin and tell me a little bit of something about your hair?
Well, I would really love to look more natural.
Okay.
As I'm getting my color lighter and lighter. I feel like really it has a lot of damage to it.
Okay.
And the ends and just color is not so uneven and just overall I'm just looking to be natural, healthy, like all the shiny blonde.
I think we have the perfect service for you today. It's called a touch of light. Okay, I'd like to show it to you, all right? It is called a touch of light. It's going to give you color plus shine to your hair. It makes your hair look very natural. It takes out some of the warmth in your hair and it brings it all together. It's going to take and make it look more one color plus a lot of shine versus a lot of colors and no shine.
If I could look like this, I would be so happy.
Excellent.
First, identify the client's base level and identify the desired end result. In this case, our client is beginning with a level 8. For this service, we want a final result that is a level 8 with a sun-kissed blonde feel. For this client, we will be using Color A, 10-stroke-0 with 4% emulsion. Color B, 7-stroke-7-1 with 1.9% emulsion. Color C, 9-stroke-7-3 with 4% emulsion. For this service, we will be using a bowl and brush application. To start the sectioning for the Touch of Light service, Dan creates a zigzag parting on either side at the round of the head, going all the way around the head. The top is pinned up and out of the way. From the zigzag parting, using 1-inch partings, he creates 4 small rectangles on each side. The rectangles connect together to create a zigzag around the entire head. For this application, Dan is using 10-stroke-0 with 4% emulsion in the rectangle sections. He will then follow with 9-stroke-7-3 with 4% emulsion on the top sections, and finally will finish with 7-stroke-7-1 with 1.9% emulsion on the sides and the back of the head. This color placement will result in a graduation of tones from a darker shade at the back to a medium shade on top, with a section of very light pieces coming out from the interior of the haircut. To begin the application, Dan starts with the zigzag rectangle sections and takes them down one by one. Each rectangle will be placed in a foil so that the deeper shade of color will not stain the lighter sections. Moving quickly around the head, Dan applies the color thoroughly to each section, from roots to ends, making sure that every strand is covered and well saturated. Using 10-stroke-0 in these sections will ensure that the lighter shades of hair stay light, but will have incredible shine and an even blonde tone. Once the zigzag sections are completed, Dan moves to the lower section, which encompasses the back and sides. Once again, his formula for this section is 7-stroke-7-1 with 1.9% emulsion. By using this particular shade from the deep browns tonal family, Dan is ensuring a natural tone in the hair that will cancel out all of the unwanted warmth that has resulted from her previous color surfaces. This shade is slightly deeper than the client's natural shade and will therefore look very natural when placed underneath the other sections. Once again, make sure that when applying color touch from scalp to ends that you use enough color to really saturate all of the hair evenly. Finally, Dan moves to the top of the head and using 9-stroke-7-3 with 4% emulsion, applies the formula to the entire section. A key factor in choosing a color like 9-stroke-7-3 is that it is much closer to the client's natural hair color, and by using this shade of color touch, it will deepen the tone on the overly lightened ends while providing shading at the regrowth. This formula will also ensure that she has a very natural-looking grow-out and not a strong line of demarcation. Once the application is complete, process the color for 20 minutes. After processing, rinse the color completely from the hair and follow with Performance Plus Antioxidation Conditioning Rinse or System Professional Color Saver Emulsion.
So Rasha, what do you think of your new hair color?
I can't believe it. I'm looking at myself and this is me, and it's so, I'm speechless. It's so even, it's so glossy, shiny. I'm so happy.
Good. Rasha, I'm going to recommend that you use our Color Preserve shampoo and conditioner. It preserves your hair color up to 78% longer.
Is it necessary for me to use these?
Absolutely. It's going to keep the shine in your hair and hold the color up to at least 8 weeks. So I'll need to see you back in 8 weeks so we can refresh your hair color again.
Wonderful. So I'll definitely use them.
Wonderful. Thanks for coming in today.